Okay, let's try and create an interactive illustration. The first thing that we're going to do is we can format the layout of this slide to be a blank slide. So we'll go to Layout and we'll choose Blank. And if I wanted to, I could insert a new slide. We'll get it all set up because I'm going to have one main menu here on the first slide, and then the second, third, and fourth slides are going to be where I navigate to. Now, I'm going to create an interactive illustration for an Xbox controller. So I've already downloaded the picture, so I'm going to insert my background for my whole presentation here. So I'm going to insert a picture. Oh, I'm sorry, we'll get the Xbox controller icon. Here's my Xbox controller. Insert it. There we go. A little bit bigger. And now, I'm going to move this slide up to the top. And now I'm going to format the background. And I can do that in a couple of ways. One is under the design, I can go to my background styles, and I can format background. And we're going to use a picture, and we're going to insert it from a file that I've downloaded. And this one, for example, is the Xbox background. There we go. And I might take that picture and do some recoloring. Might want to see what it looks like with some accent color or washed out, so it's not very obtrusive. That looks good. I'll apply that to all of my slides. And then I'll close this. So now I want to format my Xbox picture here with an effect so that the background color of the Xbox controller is transparent. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to format this picture. So I select the picture, and under Picture Tools, notice how the Picture Tools is highlighted. I can choose Format, and under Recolor, I'm going to set my transparency color, and notice I'm going to choose the white once the cursor changes, and that will set this to transparent. Now I can still apply picture effects to it. I can go here and I can look at shadows or glows. I'm going to choose a glow. That green works out well for an Xbox controller. And now I'm going to start adding the menu items for this. So let's go ahead. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert shapes for my menu item. So the next step will be to insert a shape. I'm going to use, let's try this one. And I'm going to create this shape right here. And I don't like the way it looks, so I'm going to format it. Or the better way to do this one this way is to right click on it and format the shape. And one of the things I can do is I can change its color. I can also affect the transparency for it. So we have the color, we'll change that. I can affect the transparency, bring that up so we see a little bit of the background. Now that I have that set, I'm going to use my copy and paste. So I'm going to hit Control C for copy and Control V for paste. Bring that down here. And then I'm going to copy that one more time. So I'm going to have 3 menu items. Well, it seems like the computer's being a little sluggish today. Copy. And I'll paste that again. And these 3 menu items are going to be my Y button, my B button, and my X button. And to do that, I can just click on the text box up here, and it'll add text to the selected shape that I have. So I can select this shape, click on text, and when I click on that, I could put here the Y button. I can select the next shape, Do the same thing. We'll choose this one. This will be the B button. And then I can go back and format. Whoops, let's fix that. Fix our text. We can go back and format this text afterwards. And let's do the last one here. We'll insert text for the X button. There we go. Oh, fix this text. So now afterwards we can go ahead and we can highlight all that text. And at the Home tab we have our font group where we can make the text a little larger. 1, 2, 3. We'll go up 3. And I can do the same here. Choose this text. Highlight it. 1, 2, 3. And the same thing with this text. And 1, 2, 3. So we'll bring that size up to 28. And now I have my menu selector created. Now the first thing I want to do is go to my next slide, which will be the second one. Highlight this. And I'm going to start to create the informational boxes. So here I can insert, or I can copy from my previous slide. I'm going to insert a shape, and this one I'm going to use this shape right here. And we'll put this in here. And I'll format that by right-clicking. Format the shape. Its color, a little transparency, and then I'm going to take that shape, copy it, and paste it to each slide. So that now slides 2, 3, and 4 will each have that shape on there. Looks like slide 4 didn't get it. Let's put that here. We'll put that in slide 4. And I'm going to take our small little picture here, copy that, paste that here, and this is going to be our main menu, so we're going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to take this. We're going to make that our main menu icon. We might want to add some text to that, or put a text on the bottom. That's what folks can click on to get back to the main menu. Copy that now, and let's put that on our other slides. Or we could have linked it first and then pasted it there. So now let's just go add our labels. I'm going to create some text. This time I'm going to create a text box. And for this one, this is going to be about the Y button. change that font size. We can change the color. And just pull the box out. And how we're going to make this link is like this. Now I would develop my content and talk about what the Y button does and all that, but let's see how we can first make the links. So we're going to go back to our main one. I'm going to select the first box here, and I'm going to insert a hyperlink, and it's going to be placed in this document. And the slide I'm going to choose for that one would be slide 2. And we'll give it a little screen tip. We'll type in here, click to learn more about the Y button. Okay, and then we'll go to slide 2, and we'll select our little icon down here, and we'll insert a hyperlink, and we'll have this go back to slide 1. We'll give it a screen tip. Click to navigate to the main menu. Click there. And now that'll work. If we went and previewed our slideshow, we would now be able to roll over this. And click. And that'll navigate to slide 2. Click here, and we'll navigate back to the main menu.